here we have Pancake swap, symbol cake, C-A-K-E. C-A-K-E. There we go. I can't do my alphabet either. Versus the dollar. This one being requested by Dana or Donna. I'm not so sure just yet. We're going to do a general overview of this one. And on the 4 hour right here, a little bit of a short-term breakdown. Yes, we do have a trending reversal going on. But is it likely to bounce first before anything else? And I would argue yes. We are resting on the daily 21 exponential average 4 right now. Daily momentum oscillators are seeing a declining volatility, so I'm inclined to look at this one as likely to continue with current trend until proven otherwise. Where does our daily trend come into collision? That would be below about 21.75 or so, 21 3/4. So for right now, I would be looking for short-term timeframes to provide something resembling a bit of a short-term low here. Let's go down to like an hourly perhaps. In this case, are we looking at any sort of bottoming action right now? No, I'd say no in this case. Probably another move down to about 22.5 or 22.40 or so first. Daily, or sorry, not daily, but 4 hour. What do we see right here? 4 hour looks like another grind of the lows. I expect that this one moves lower before it actually tries for a bit of a low. Perhaps even as low as about $22 or so. I actually do think that this one, yes, will move down first. 4 hour jewel still showing some downside curvature, although this one's going to lose that very, very soon, just because it typically doesn't stay in this zone for too long. You see this low right here, you see this low right here, and kind of similar on this one right here and this one right here as well. But short term, yeah, a little bit of downside right there implied. 5 day. Oh yeah, that's right. We're not closing this one tonight, but we do have, I want to check this one right here. Do we have potential hidden bearish evidence? No, we don't actually. 3 day. Yeah, 3 day. Again, short term, somewhere down around just below $22. I'd be looking for a bounce there, and then I want to come back to it after that. I do see some concerning things right here though. To be fair, let's go look at momentum oscillators as well. I expect that this is going to support the short-term downside at the very least, and maybe even be like one massive reversal, which is it's so interesting today because we see so many different things on different, just on different trajectories. Anyways, 4 hour will actually cross back Stokes to the upside with any sort of clear above 22.78 or so. I'm only trading above there right now. Well, I don't know how much I would trust that. An hour and 41 minutes left to go on this one. 12 hours going to show what? Down as long as below 25.40. Daily is going to show down as long as below 25.60. And weekly is actually still trudging its way to the upside, to be fair. Anyways, just look at the hourly as well. 22.68 is magical number on that one as well. So a little bit of short-term sideways, but I do expect that this one does have one more downside move, somewhere down around, at the very least, like about 22.20. I think, personally speaking, though, it will go just below $22 and try for a bit of a low right there. Would that be destroying the daily trend? Actually, no, not yet. But it doesn't necessarily look like it doesn't look like the strongest thing of all time right now, and it's certainly not the strongest coin that we've seen today. This one would be a little bit more, I wouldn't say relatively weak, but it is on the weaker side, more or less par for the course. And especially weaker on the short term. So with that in mind, short term down, I would want to see something resembling a bit of a low structure just below $22 or so, and then maybe come back to it after that. If you do start to break below about 21.70, or sorry, 21.80, this is 21.80, that's when I start to get very bearish on this one, looking for, a nice move down below $20 to about 19.80, 19.90. Very likely a short-term bounce there with, more downside implied over time. Monthly closure coming in later today as well. Not getting anything from this. Bi-monthly, same thing. I'm not getting much from this as well. So long term, I kind of hold off on stating anything else. Where would I start to switch my opinions around for the short term? Back above about 24.40 or so, right there. Short term would start to make this one look a lot more healthy and look like it is consolidating in a more long term bullish manner. But for now, short term down, and hopefully that was helpful. So there you go for Pancake Swam.